At the foot of Mount Fuji lies a place of unsettling beauty and profound sorrow. Aokigahara Forest, known as the Sea of Trees, is a sprawling expanse of dense woodland. Sunlight struggles to penetrate the thick canopy, casting long, eerie shadows. This place, shrouded in mystery and steeped in tragedy, has become a magnet for those seeking solace in solitude. Aokigahara has become tragically synonymous with suicide, earning the chilling moniker, Suicide Forest. Whispers of restless spirits, unsettling sounds, and a palpable sense of dread have cemented its reputation as one of the most haunted places on Earth. The darkness that hangs over Aokigahara is woven into its history. Ancient legends speak of Ubasute, where the elderly were left to die in remote locations like this forest. Whether Ubasute was real or a tale, it left a mark on the forest's psyche. Spirits of those abandoned souls are said to wander the woods. The forest's association with death grew in the 1950s with rising suicides. Japanese folklore is steeped in tales of Yurei, restless spirits tethered to the physical world by unfinished business or a violent death. These spirits, often depicted in white burial kimonos with long, black hair obscuring their faces, are said to haunt specific locations, seeking revenge or resolution. Aokigahara, with its long history of death and sorrow, has become a prime location for such spectral encounters. Visitors to the forest have reported hearing disembodied whispers carried on the wind, the rustling of unseen presences moving through the undergrowth, and the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Some claim to have seen fleeting apparitions darting between the trees, their white garments glowing faintly in the dim light. These chilling encounters, whether rooted in reality or fueled by the power of suggestion, contribute to the palpable sense of unease that pervades Aokigahara. Stories abound of hikers and adventurers who have ventured into Aokigahara, never to return. Local legends speak of compasses spinning wildly, rendering them useless in the dense woods. Some believe that this disorientation is caused by the spirits themselves, eager to trap unsuspecting souls within their spectral embrace. Others point to the high iron content in the volcanic soil, which could disrupt magnetic fields and lead to navigational errors. One particularly chilling tale tells of a young couple who ventured into the forest, vowing to spend eternity together. They were never seen alive again. Years later, their belongings were discovered at the base of a towering tree, along with a chilling note expressing their undying love and their decision to end their lives together. The note, now faded and brittle, serves as a haunting reminder of the tragic choices made within the forest's depths. Section 5. The Earth's Pull, Geomagnetic Anomalies, and the Disorientation of Despair. While tales of vengeful spirits and supernatural disorientation add to Aokigahara's eerie allure, scientists offer more grounded explanations for the forest's unsettling atmosphere. The volcanic rock beneath the forest floor is rich in iron, creating localized magnetic anomalies that can interfere with compasses and other navigational equipment. This disorientation can be particularly unnerving for those already feeling lost and alone. The dense canopy of trees further contributes to the sense of isolation. The thick foliage blocks out sunlight, creating a perpetual twilight that distorts perception and plays tricks on the mind. The lack of familiar landmarks and the dense, uniform nature of the forest make it easy to lose one's bearings, both physically and mentally. In this disorienting environment, it's easy to see how even the most rational mind could succumb to fear and despair. Section 6. A Silence That Screams, the Psychological Weight of Aokigahara. Beyond the tangible explanations, there's an undeniable psychological weight that hangs over Aokigahara. The forest's association with death, amplified by media portrayals and whispered rumors, creates a self-perpetuating cycle of despair. Those drawn to the forest often arrive already burdened by mental health struggles, seeking solace or escape. The silence of the woods, typically a source of peace and tranquility, can become deafening for those grappling with inner turmoil. The very act of entering Aokigahara becomes a symbolic crossing over, a physical manifestation of a mental state. The forest's reputation precedes it, casting a long shadow over even the most innocent of intentions. It's a place where the line between reality and perception blurs, where the weight of collective sorrow can feel suffocating. Section 7. A Society in Crisis. Suicide in Japan and the Forest's Unwanted Embrace. Aokigahara's tragic association with suicide cannot be separated from the broader issue of mental health in Japan. The country has long struggled with high suicide rates, often attributed to societal pressures, economic anxieties, and a cultural stigma surrounding mental illness. For some, Aokigahara becomes a tragic destination, a place to escape the pressures of life and embrace a final, silent peace. The forest's notoriety, however, has also made it a focal point for suicide prevention efforts. Local authorities have taken steps to discourage suicides, posting signs urging those in distress to seek help and installing cameras along the main paths. Volunteers regularly patrol the forest, searching for those who might be contemplating self-harm and offering them a lifeline of hope. Section 8. Guardians of Hope. Efforts to combat despair in the sea of trees. Amidst the darkness, glimmers of hope emerge. Dedicated individuals and organizations are working tirelessly to transform Aokigahara from a symbol of despair to a beacon of hope. Volunteers, driven by compassion and a deep understanding of the human psyche, regularly patrol the forest's trails. They search for signs of those who might be struggling, offering a kind word, a listening ear, or a gentle nudge towards professional help. Local shops near the forest entrances have become unlikely partners in this fight for life. Shopkeepers, once accustomed to selling camping supplies to those venturing into the woods, now keep a watchful eye out for those who seem distressed or alone. They've learned to recognize the subtle signs of despair and are trained to offer support and guidance to those in need. Section 9. Aokigahara's Legacy. A stark reminder of life's fragility. Aokigahara stands as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the complexities of the human experience. It's a place where beauty and sorrow intertwine, where ancient legends collide with modern-day struggles. While the forest's haunting reputation continues to draw curiosity seekers and those seeking a morbid thrill, it's essential to remember the very real human cost associated with its dark legacy. Aokigahara challenges us to look beyond the surface, to acknowledge the silent struggles that many face. It's a call to action, a reminder that we all have a role to play in supporting those who are hurting. By fostering empathy, breaking down stigmas surrounding mental health, and extending a hand of compassion, we can strive to transform Aokigahara from a place of despair to a symbol of hope and healing. Section 10. Beyond the Forest. A call for compassion and understanding. The haunting tales of Aokigahara serve as a powerful reminder that the human experience encompasses both profound beauty and unimaginable pain. While the forest's association with suicide is undeniable, it's crucial to remember that every life lost represents a complex individual with their own story, their own struggles, and their own potential. Aokigahara is not just a place of death. It's a place where the fragility of life is laid bare. We must look beyond the eerie legends and the unsettling statistics and recognize the shared humanity that connects us all. By fostering open dialogues about mental health, challenging cultural stigmas, and creating support systems that prioritize compassion and understanding, we can work towards a world where places like Aokigahara become not destinations for despair, but reminders of the preciousness of life and the importance of reaching out for help.